People just can't get enough of celebrity transformations. Whether it be a total plastic surgery makeover or a simple hair change, people love to see it. Your wish is my command. Today I've got a part 7 of celebrities you will not recognize in 2021. I'm your host for this one, once again, Joss Bedard. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video because it really helps us out, and subscribe to keep hanging out with us so you don't miss part 8. Because we know that's coming. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is Selena Gomez. In case you missed it, she made a drastic hair change that people went crazy over. Most people are used to her dark hair since she had it for the majority of her career, but she changed that and everyone has been obsessing over her hair transformation. She showed off her new blonde hair on Instagram and her stylist spoke about the drastic change. The colorists who did her hair, Nikki Lee and Rihanna Capri, said that the big change took 8 hours to transform. They said the entire process took 200 foils, several bowls of bleach, and 8 hours of hair magic. She usually keeps her hair more natural, so the change was a big one for her, but her hair took most of the bleach, so she looks stunning. Makes me want to dye my hair blonde so bad, but I won't, because I would not look like Selena Gomez. Up next, number 9, we have Charlotte Crosby. She gained fame after being an OG on the reality show Geordie Shore for many seasons, but in more recent times she's left fans shocked after having drastic plastic surgery changes done to her face. The 30-year-old was the topic of a show called Celebrities: What's Happened to Your Face, which is one show a celebrity does not want to be on. The show caused an uproar online because they picked her appearance apart, calling her rubber-lipped and cookie-cutter face. She's always been very open about her plastic surgery and never denies it, but didn't think it was appropriate for them to tear her down like that on TV. She has admitted to botox, fillers, and other plastic surgery procedures, but doctors have recently come forward sharing their concerns, saying that her fillers were not done well. Dr. Sabrina Shah Desai said, "You can see her lips are too full, the apple of her cheek is almost too big, almost like a golf ball. Good jobs are not visible, bad jobs are extremely visible." But despite what the doctor and the TV host said, Charlotte made the changes for herself and stands by them. Cruising into number 8, we have Rihanna. Just last month in May, media outlets released articles with the title, "New Month, Drastically Different Look." Now, some people wouldn't say a hair change is a big one, but it is when you take your long hair and cut it all off into a short pixie cut. Remember Miley Cyrus when she did that? Rihanna did just that. She debuted her new pixie cut while heading out to dinner one night in Santa Monica, and everyone was losing their minds. In 2019, she actually did an interview and talked about how she always wanted to cut her hair short. She said, "The only thing my mom didn't let me do was dye my hair black and cut it short. I'd wanted to do that since I was 14 and she was like, no, not having it." So it looks like she finally got the hair she wanted, which she actually originally did back in 2012. We can't forget. A lot of fans didn't expect to see her hair short again, especially since she had very long braids just before cutting it off. But her heart seems to just always go back to short hair, so I could never. If I cut my hair an inch, I cry and I have an anxiety attack. I can't. I'll just buy extensions even though I have long hair. It's a problem. Moving on to number 7, we have Donatella Versace. The Italian fashion designer and current vice president of the Versace group has always been the topic of conversation when it comes to her looks. The 66-year-old has caused a lot of controversy after being accused of having drastic plastic surgery procedures done to her face. Just by looking at her, most people assume she's had a lot of work done, but the controversy stems from her denying it and saying that she has never gone under the knife. She admitted to having botox done, but says that her skin looks this way because she uses a lot of face creams. People don't believe her, mainly because if you compare her to older photos, her face looks completely different now. A plastic surgeon, Dr. Steve Fallick, was asked what procedures it looks like she's done, and he said she's pretty much had it all: botox, fillers, laser for the skin, facelift, eye lift, brow lift, and cheek augmentation. So I'm wondering, who do you believe? Donatella or the pros, the professionals, the doctors? What is it? I'm just gonna say I don't think it's face cream. You cannot convince me that that is face cream. That's all. Up next, number 6, we have Cardi B. She is known for changing her hairstyle often, flaunting new wigs all the time in music videos and on social media. But no one ever expected the new look she debuted at the Grammys in March 2021. For her first ever televised performance of her song WAP, she showed up on stage with a bubblegum pink pixie cut, which shocked everyone. The cut and color was done specifically for that performance, and her hairstylist, Tokyo Styles, talked about the process and said that long hair would have just been too much match with the rest of her Grammy outfit, which was also pretty epic. They cut her hair the night before the performance, and Cardi loved the color pink, so they went with that. Fans see her with long hair majority of the time, so they are loving this new cut and how it shows off her facial features more. Will she keep her hair short though? That is a different story. I've already seen her wearing a bunch of different wigs on Instagram ever since then, but as long as it's short underneath the wig, she can just go back to it at any point. So it's kind of a win-win. I would do that. If I cut my hair into a pixie, I would have wigs and stuff in case I wanted the long hair back, you know? Halfway through the list, at number 5 is Carla Bruni. The French First Lady has made headlines for her changing face after rumors went flying that she has gone under the knife several times and had some enhancements done to her body. Though there have been rumors going around for the past decade about it, she has never really talked about it. Her before and after photos show just how much her overall appearance has changed, but because she doesn't openly discuss the topic, doctors have had to come forward with their professional insight on the topic. A few doctors have spoken about it, saying that she's had too much Botox done and claim that her cheeks show she has definitely been under the surgeon's knife. But because she's never confirmed nor denied it, it still remains up for debate. Rolling into number 4, we have Emma Chamberlain. It is still so weird to me that celebrities will make headlines for dyeing their hair from blonde to brunette or brunette to blonde. It seems like such a simple thing, but it really does make you look a lot different. If I went blonde, I would look so different. Emma was one of these people who made headlines after dyeing her hair a dark brown with blonde underlayers. Fans are used to seeing her with blonde hair, so when she did the two-tone hairstyle, people were pretty shocked. She filmed the whole process of getting her hair transformed and said that the two-tone thing has become a trend online, which is what inspired her to do it. Dua Lipa, for example, had the two-tone look but inverted, so the look itself isn't anything new, but people did not expect it from Emma. Fans were thrilled though, one of them commenting on her post saying, "The two-toned hair is one of the best things that happened in 2020. I don't know if I agree with that, but I can't believe people are bringing two-tone back. I remember that in like high school, people did that. Do you remember? I did that. I got red underneath. Taking over our third spot is Daryl Hannah, another celebrity to cause controversy with her changing looks. In 2010, articles started saying that the actress was recovering after becoming a victim of bad plastic surgery. But even after photos were spreading all over the internet, she denied having plastic surgery. Photos were going around showing her at a beach with a puffy face, and people quickly alleged that she had a facelift done and injections, but that it went wrong. At the time, she said, "There was a picture taken a while ago of me emerging from the ocean with my hair slicked back and no makeup on. I looked as though I had puffy, squinty eyes, and the rumor went around that I'd had work done." And ever since then, cosmetic doctors have actually come forward saying that they think she has had work done, with her appearance continuing to change as the years have gone on. However, she's never admitted to it or openly talked about it. So, who knows? But I think we know. In our number 2 spot is Amanda Lepore. The transsexual model, singer, and author gained fame for her appearance after numerous plastic surgeries, and she loves it. She wrote about her transition in her book called Doll Parts, and she has often spoke about her plastic surgery changes. She confessed to eye surgery to make her eyes look bigger and more doll-like, a breast augmentation, a forehead lift, butt implants, lip injections, and having her bottom ribs broken so she could achieve a smaller waist. That scares me. It has been reported that the total cost of all her cosmetic surgeries is over $1 million, but she doesn't actually know the exact amount. Because of her over-the-top look, it's almost impossible for her to go unnoticed, but that is no surprise. It was the look that she was wanting to achieve. No one would ever recognize her in her before pictures, which is probably a dream come true for her. And I love that she admits it. Y'all, all these celebrities trying to hide it and be like, it's face cream. Just admit it. Once you openly admit it, who cares? We already know. We have made it to number 1, and we have Jocelyn Wildenstein. The most talked about plastic surgery transformation in the world, but it still remains up for debate because she has always denied having any work done. This seems to be a trend with celebrities. The American socialite is best known as Cat Lady for her extensive cosmetic surgery, which resulted in her cat-like appearance, or so people say. During an interview with Dr. Young, a popular celebrity plastic surgeon, he said Jocelyn is a poster child for plastic surgery gone wrong. Reports say that she underwent dozens of surgeries in an attempt to win back her ex-husband, Alec, at the time after her divorce with the billionaire was heavily documented back in the day. Dr. Young thinks she might have undergone a brow lift, facelift, lip plumping injections, chin augmentation, fat grafting or cheek implants, upper and lower eyelid surgery, and canthopexy, which is a procedure that gives your eyes that cat-like appearance. However, Jocelyn has always denied getting any plastic surgery and said that she has always looked this way. She's even brought childhood photos to interviews to try to prove that she's always had this look, but the world and professionals still disagree with her claims. What do you think? Let me know. Alright guys, that is all I got for this part 7, but before we go, I'm going to do some comment shoutouts from our last part. M. Lee QS says, that is awesome for Rebel Wilson, but I have to say, why did everyone seem to praise her but attack Adele for doing the same thing? Y'all, I spoke on that. It made me so mad. Like, we praise other people, any like males will praise for losing weight and things like that, but Adele lost weight and everyone attacked her. Like, what? Anyways. Yeah. Rosie Red says, that's Seth. I would have never known it was him. He looks like a completely different person. Yeah, I literally saw photos. I'm like, you will not convince me that that is Seth Rogen. It's insane. It doesn't even look like him. Robin Milligan says, Billie Eilish is growing up. I bet Lady Gaga inspired style from her. Absolutely. I think Lady Gaga inspired a lot of style for this generation, to be honest. Alright guys, I'm getting out of here. Subscribe so you don't miss our next part or another video. I was your host, Joss Bedard. I will see you in another one. Bye. We have made it to number 1 and we have Jocelyn I always remember. Do you remember her? I did a whole video on her.
It's Stein.
It is Stein, because remember we researched it and we're like, which is it? It's Wildenstein. I did a whole video on her and I still don't get it right. Wildenstein, I'll say it. Or Yoon? Young? Dr. Young? Un? I don't know. Because there's one that's Y-O-U-N. Ooh. I don't know. We'll say Dr. Young. Celebrity plastic surgeon. He said, Jocelyn Wildenstein? I'm saying Jocelyn. Jocelyn. Alec Wildenstein. Wildenstein? Steen? Or did I say Stein?